information, catch up, get the people caught up on what's going on, my friend.
I don't know if you guys just saw the end of that tank fight. DPV ended up making it all the way through. Area 51 did not, getting stuck underneath the crescendo pipe with a tank taking out Donk and Zale with the forklift. And DPV bringing in the hunters just to clean up the rest, Ridley and Fool there. This is going to put DPV in a staggering lead, as I believe they finished with above a 160 on the round previous. Now we're bringing it into No Mercy 4, one of the easiest, if not easiest, maps in the game. Would you say so, Omega?
Oh yeah, you can, the goal here as survivors is run your fucking ass off. Like, that's all you have to do. The infected are really hard pressed to like get a lot of attacks in here on this map. Yeah, I'd say one of, if not the easiest map in the whole game for Survivor.
Now, right now, we're going to bring in Twiz into this cast, and because my voice is just hoarse. Usually I get more pumped up and excited, but oh man, I'm just killing myself right now. So Twiz is going to take my spot. Stizza, take it away as we finish up these last two portions here.
Alright, we got Area 51 starting on Survivors here. Bringing out, clearing off the boomer, one of them getting boomed, clearing off one of the hunters. Hordling's coming in right now, gunning him down relatively easily. Smoker did go down as well. Only one hunter up right now for DPV, as he follows slowly behind. Not the greatest attack off initial, but it did bring Area 51 down to 195, so they did get some damage in.
Again, like we said, on this map, that's good damage right off the bat right there. Alright, 51, gunning it, checking for pills, checking for mollies. They're going to get a tank. They could still get a tank on the lower floors, but at this point I put my money on the tank being upstairs. Oh, no, they got the tank up here. This is an unusual one. You don't see this happen too often. Alright, they're going to run back. They have no mollies, but if they go out in the lobby room, which I think that's what they're going to do, yeah, they're going to fight the tank in here. Pretty much a standard play by 51 here.
Very open room that they're in right now. Not a lot of places for the special infected to spawn. Nice open area with tier 2 weapons. A tank shouldn't be a big problem here for Area 51.
Yeah, very standard play. Fool getting pounced, taking a few hits there. 193. They need to kite that tank now and just beat it down. Rip its balls off. Let's see if they can do that.
Yeah, Area 51 just chasing this tank now. Tank's being completely passive, just trying to get out of the shotgun fire, and there he goes, finally going down. Not doing a whole lot of damage. Area 51 maintaining their 190 and above health bonus, as they make it through 30% of the map relatively easily.
Yeah, they turned that overly pumped steroid tank into a little girl that they just did unpleasant things with. Alright, let's see now. Area 51 going through the map now. They're looking for pills probably. Yep, pills. They found a molly in the room. Let's see how they play the elevator room. I know DPV usually likes to go on the, and I prefer as well, on the far right. There's a room way back where only one entrance, and that is a preferred spot for me anyway to fight the horde in. We'll see what 51 does. A pounce going in. Nice pounce off a wall there. Stizza, how do you make them out now? 189. Fool took a bit of damage, but still quite a solid play here.
Yeah, just a bit of damage. I'm really surprised DPV is not going for quad caps right now. I did not see if they got that boomer off to die last. Looks like the smoker was last to die. They really need to go for stops on this map. It is the easiest map. Area 51 right now is going to bring it down into one of the ending rooms on the hallway. Probably the easiest room to defend. Only one way in. Boomer can drop from the ceiling, though. There is a way for Special Infected to get in.
That's
there
what
we
he's
go.
doing.
Boomer is dropping in. Sliding in, just bashing him out of the way. They might be far enough off. Nope, two of them getting lit right there. Hunter's going in, Smoker going in, getting some pulls, getting some damage in. Not a whole lot still. DPV really needs to do something after this elevator. They really need to get a quad cap. They need to get the stop.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't set that up like more proactively there. But so Area 51 having an easy ride to the elevator right now. To be honest, that tank was a little fail sauce. I don't know what was going on there. He was running away. Should have hit them. That could make a difference.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw it there, Omega or Twiz, but it was actually a O2 container that they set off right at Owen's feet.
Let's go to 51 war room right now, see what they're saying in the elevator here.
I got something for you.
Hey, take this.
At all.
Alright, let's we'll keep going. Swap. Stay a little bit spread so they can't pull back here.
Yeah, go. Hunter's up.
On it. Wow.
Good job.
Alright, run it.
Let's go.
I thought we were done.
What? Yeah, we
I
lost
got
so
the
many
smoker
points.
instantly. We have a 183. We're fine.
We had 188 there. Then we lost that many.
Yeah. Check who? Check who? Come check
Use that molly on somewhere, so zombies can't come.
Check both sides.
Good
Get in. Yep.
Alright.
Good job.
Let's stop him right here.
It's gonna be tough with the tank here. We'll see.
You know, it's a terrible tank, but hit him right away, do as much damage as you can. Same as always.
Hope they don't find a molly.
Make sure you're puking right away with that boomer. Don't try and leave the hallway.
Yeah.
We'll be pouncing. How'd they kill me but not
Boomer
the
died
boomer
last.
right
Boomer
there?
died last. Boomer died last.
Boomer died last, and we had a bunch of hits off.
Big room is where we're hitting them. Hunters are going to be on the far side of the
Tank's
big
gonna
room,
spawn
coming from above.
after the big room.
Not that early.
Yeah, it didn't spawn till we were up top.
Yeah, but
Where are we gonna get them then? That's the thing, because this is such an easy way to spam here.
this is a terrible spot to hit him. Yeah, they can go both ways. And there's bars everywhere.
I'm thinking Hunters up where the smoker's at, up over here where I'm at, and then I smoke the last one from the other side. Yeah, no?
Try. Then again,
We're just gonna spam that doorway
Make sure,
there, guys.
make sure you're in that big room up there.
I still think they're just gonna spam the doorway and one shotgun blast will blow
Well,
us.
where does
Whatever.
Use
dude, we
wall
gotta
pounds,
try.
don't
spawns
do
as soon
directly.
as we get into this doorway, doesn't it?
I thought it was way up farther, but maybe not.
I'm pretty sure it's right after this.
It
As
was
soon as
up
they go
top.
up the stairs.
Yeah, it was right when they got upstairs.
Alright, well, let me go and do this.
Hold on, hold on. They're keeping one
Alright,
inside.
and we're back. DPV. Not taking too much damage, similar to Area 51. Pretty much around the same. Hunters flying in, 3 hunters. Pounds, all 3 of them got pounds. One was, Lewis was free there. Smoker, let's see, 194. They took one bit of damage there on the health bonus. They're gonna go pull the tank now as fast as they can. They have a molly. They're gonna run back again to the lobby room is the standard play here. So running back, they Black Belt quickly checking up there for any kind of goodies. They're going to camp back in here now as the tank comes in. They're probably waiting on the infected spawns. I don't see any ghost forms. Tank cannot rush in there just like that. Alright, Twiz, what do you think's going on now?
Well, they're taking the standard position that most survivors take here. The reason they're back so far, no real spot for a boomer to come in. As everybody knows, a boomer's probably one of the most important aspects when you're looking at tank play, trying to get those hordes coming in along with the tank. But where they're playing it from, there's not a spot for the boomer to actually spawn and get a good puke off without being taken down quickly. So you're going to probably see a couple hunters trying to work their way in here, just cause a little bit of distraction, so the tank can kind of work his way in here without taking a bunch of damage and maybe getting a couple hits off. Yeah, tank's we just saw this already.
Stizza?
Yeah, sorry about that. We saw that right there. Hunter went in. Boomer was railed though right off the bat. They were able to get the molly off on the tank. Relatively easy tank fight, sitting around 187. Black Belt did take a little bit of little damage there. Popping some pills though. Just gonna dope up, forget about it. Moving up these stairs right now, going to lead into the crescendo, probably sitting around 185. Area 51 is known for their attacks on No Mercy 4 though. Without Visceral though, I don't really know what to expect. What do you think, Omega? Without Visceral, do you think they're going to pull off their effective attacks like they usually do?
Well, it's definitely a disadvantage, but they're still going to try the same thing. There's nothing else you can do. I think they got 300 smokers set up right now, trying some of those. Hopefully, Ridley, he's the one that stepped in for Visceral. He can match him here in the hallways, doing some pounces.
What's going to be interesting here is what room they're going to choose to play it from. A lot of different options to play this map from, but since this is depraved, you'll probably see them in the back right room with just the one entrance. Makes it really difficult. What I see 51 trying to do there is probably going to blow a couple boomers at the crescendo, trying to set up that 3-and-1 to set them up here in the hallway as they're coming out. Do you think we'll see that, Stizza?
Yeah, it looks like we're seeing it right now, getting that boomer off. Only lighting up Lewis there, 0 for Owen. DPV setting off this crescendo, moving back to another room. You don't really see that much of. One of the back dark rooms.
That was the room I was mentioning earlier. DPV loves this room. It's a very good room. They can only one entrance. You can skeet all over there, shoot the hell out of every zombie that comes in there, and you just sit on your ass, wait for all the infected to go away, and you just get the hell out of there. Go straight, because all the walls break on the left side. You just go straight to the elevator. It's a good tactic. It's just the hard part's getting there, but they managed to do that. So let's see how they Area 51 plays this now. It's very difficult to hit them in that room. They're gonna have to hit them when they run.
And the elevator is up. They're going to finish clearing out these common infected. And we don't know what they're going to be walking into. I didn't see them blow the boomer, and I wasn't paying enough attention to see if the boomer was last, actually. Nobody spawned up yet for 51, but Deprave's going to be working their way probably just immediately to the left on this tight hallway to the elevator. And I'm expecting to see 51 try one more attack here before they come in through the elevator.
Yep, they got the hunters up. Quad cap going in. Skeet it off. That's a fail attempt for 51. They're just going to have an easy walk to the elevator now. And they close the doors. Having a little Star Wars Cantina music blasting in the background. I'm good to go.
Can't get over how fast they all are. It's not even fair.
And they're going to be down to just a few more attacks here, because basically whenever you come out of this elevator, there's only a couple key points where a smoker can pull you off, a boomer can come in and stun and knock somebody off of the ledge. Once you get past that point, it's just free game. They're just going to zoom through, clear out those commons, and find their way right into the safe room.
Yeah, exactly, Twiz. If you hit them right at the beginning, a good team, and DPV will certainly do this, they'll run their ass off almost all the way to the end of the safe room. So 51 has to pick and choose where they want to hit them right now. Looks like they're going for the early attack. Hunter in, skeet it off. There's just one Hunter went in like that. I don't know what happened to 51 right there.
The Boomer's going to come out and get 2 of them there, and they're going to be taking that out quite quickly. You're going to see him walk around here. There's a smoker choke point up here. I didn't see the smoker go down, so he's probably going to be sitting here trying to buy a little bit more time, maybe for another attack to try to beat that health bonus down. What do you think, Stizza?
Yeah, just looking to get as much damage in as they can. Probably not going to see any full stops. Yeah, right here they did not get that quad cap. Boomer is up, so they're just going to get that damage in, lower down their health bonus as much as they can. Smoker right now trying to get off that back pole, trying to drag him off and hang off the edge. Honor's going in, doing a little bit of damage. Boomer getting railed a little bit earlier there, not getting any spray off.
That's it for the rest of the map. That was the only spot they could have hit them. They're going to run the whole way now. So DPV 183 going into the safe house. There's nothing else 51 can do here. Like I said, only one attack. Like, they're there. So let's see. 183, I believe. What was the score on 51 against Stizza?
I believe that was also 183 as well. Both teams finishing with 183 for this round. 1698 for both teams.
Very rare event in competitive Left 4 Dead to see exactly the same scores. Quite an achievement. Now, going into the finale, 7,699 to, I believe, 4,000 something, they're going to have to completely go balls to the walls and down all 4 pretty fast to make up that difference. Deep 51 is going to have to rock this match, this round right now to come back into it. Stizza, can they even come back? I'm a little rusty on my scores. Like, you can get, well, what is the max on this map?
Looks like Stizza taking a little break from the side from us here. I don't know exactly what the max score for this map is. Usually averages around 2,300, so they still have a chance to win here, but we're going to have to see 51 completely taking Depraved out right now. You're going to see a tank here early, usually taken down pretty quickly. They just toss him in a hallway there. So the ladder is going to be a big choke point, and you're going to have to see Area 51 work really hard throughout this map and take advantage of their tanks and use the spawns to the best of their abilities to completely wipe Depraved, so they've got a chance to finish the finale and actually come out ahead in this CEVO match.
Exactly. I think they really have to go for quad caps or something. Like, they're not going to get too many chances. They're not going to down DPV here with the tank. Very rarely you see the tank do that much damage right off the bat. Easy tank with all 4 shotties just right to the face. Although doing some damage on Whip right now. Going into the safe house, he is on fire. He should be taken down relatively quickly though. Getting a good spread of damage in.
Yeah, the key that you see here is that when this first tank comes in, he's going to want to evenly distribute as much damage as he can, because that's going to make the difference with the health packs later on in the game. If you can evenly go in there and you get a couple shots on everybody like he just did, it's a very successful tank, because now there's 4 people that are eventually going to have to heal before or after the first tank, which means your first tank you can come through and take some health packs down and really ruin their health bonus at the end in a normal game. But like we mentioned before, 51's going to have to completely wipe them here and then win and take out the finale for them to win this CEVO match.
Yeah, 51 making me eat my words there for a second. I thought they weren't going to do anything, but the health speaks for itself. They did a very good job at distributing that damage. They're definitely going to have to use at least 2 med packs, I think.
And it can be a pretty dangerous choke point up here at the ladder, too. I'm surprised that a couple of them are not healing before they go up to the ladder here, because one person getting pulled off and in-capped, a couple guys just a few pounces and seconds away from being in-capped there also. So I would expect to see a couple of them heal up before you see them go up the ladder here.
That's right, Twiz. There is 2 very good spots for the smoker, if you don't know, folks, which I think, yes, they are going for the death pole. You see, the smoker is on the vents right now. If what 51 is trying to do, pull him over to the vents, a hunter pounces on top, and he's gone, he's dead right away. It's a little, it's a glitch that Valve left in the game for us competitive Left 4 Deers. In my opinion. But let's see what happens.
Yep, like he was saying here, you're going to see Ridley pull and smoke the first guy out all the way to him. One of the hunters there are going to pounce him, going to knock this guy completely off of the building and automatically kill him. And then that's going to leave DPV to three people, one man down going into this, which would be quite an easy cap on this finale.
Oh, here it goes, here it goes. Ah, that's it. Nothing. He's not going to get his tongue back in time. That was... So they went for it. I mean, rarely do you see that work, especially against DPV, but again, they have to go for the kill.
Another thing that you commonly see there is that smoker sitting on the satellite room there, pulling the first guy off, getting good fall damage, the hunter's pouncing down, the boomer trying to boomer block there, basically just to let that smoker do as much possible damage as he can while he's dangling there.
Yeah, people used to do that all the time, but I mean, you get good at mollying that spot. You can molly the radar dish from the ladder, and it's just not considered a good spot anymore, so you rarely see a top team do that on you anymore. So let's see. We've got a boomer in play and ghost form. Hunter on the side. Now you can get high damage pounces from where that hunter is. He's going to pounce on top of that building, try and go for a good like 15-point damage pounce, 10 damage pounce. But again, against a team like DPV, you just get blown out of the air like that.
Yeah, easily skeeted there.
It's a very well-known spot, and against these teams, they're prepped and ready to just twitch you out of the air. Smoker looking like he's going to try and go for a pull on Whooped. He's in the corner. Boomer's in the back. I look to see a coordinated attack here with the Boomer. The Boomer's holding off. The Hunters might buy him a chance. Okay, Boomer going in. Going for that Smoker pull. He gets him down off the pipe. But again, if there's no one there to take advantage of it, he just pops on back and he's back in the action.
Yeah, this is going to take some really good tank play out of Area 51 to be able to come out with this. For those of you that are new from the COD 4 community, the infected spawns here are not in ghost mode. You don't get to go to where you want to and then spawn. You're spawned randomly throughout a map. You can be a boomer spawned halfway across the map, which makes you virtually useless. So the finales are just really difficult and rely a lot on the tanks.
Exactly, Twiz. It's difficult for 51 to coordinate the attack that they would like to play right now because the director is spawning them. And sometimes you get really shitty spawns of Boomer just like in an easy spot, you get shot down. For example, that Boomer down there, he's useless right now. He's not going to do anything.
And the tank's going to be spawning up. You're going to be looking at DPV, probably going for a pre-light on wherever the tank's coming up at. But what we need to see out of 51 here is probably a home run. No mollies. No molly, so the tank's going to get a little bit of extra time. Needs to stay out of the way of that minigun. Probably try to work his way somewhere where he can home run one off and leave them a man down for their second tank.
This is exactly what 51 would want from now, from the director. I panned around the map. There are absolutely no mollies. One was the gas can there, but there are no mollies on the map from what I can see. So this is good. The tank, looking like he's backing away, he's just throwing rocks for now. He's waiting for the other infected to come back and give him a hand.
And that's a good thing about this map. You can just sit back there and rock, and keep a pretty good line of sight with the building, so he's not going to lose his rage too quickly here. But he's going to need something like a smoke down or a boom, something to get that separation where he can work his way in there without getting completely lit up and taken out quickly.
Yeah, you're not going to down all four with the tank, but what they want to do is separate one, have the tank just meat shield, and kill one. If you can kill one on the finale, you can definitely screw him up. That's what 51 has to do right now. There's no way they're going to get all of them at once.
Absolutely. A lot of times what you see is you try to see a smoker pull someone into a position where the tank can come around, not necessarily block, but maybe just home run, get them off of the map, get them dead, and then have to work with that three-man situation.
Hunter's going in and looking to separate now. They got one. A mistake there by the tank. I think the tank hit the guy that was Hunter, killing his own teammate.
And the tank quickly just taken down there as soon as he comes back into the open. Those auto shotguns just rip through a tank.
Taking a look now at how many med packs they have left. Francis is healing. Black Belt is healing. No more med packs. So they really have to push this next attack as the tank, but it's going to be very difficult.
Yeah, even if you can get some med packs down and get them to not be, I don't know, I don't see Depraved being greedy here. I see them healing up whenever they're limping, going for the chopper. But a lot of times you try to get them down here where they're going to be limping their way to the chopper, get that extra attack in with your special, maybe get a smoker off and get the separation for that final tank that comes in at the end.
One thing that 51 might get lucky on is a good smoker spawn when they're going in the chopper. If you can smoke someone off that platform, you got a tank right on your ass, tons of infected. You can get down right there. Good pounces going in, but mellowed off. I don't know how much damage they did, not too much. Boomer, all 4 boomed. 2 hunters still in play, pouncing in, missing the pounces. One missed, he skeeted. Another mellowed off, fended off pretty easily there. DPV all at half health, so if they get hurt any bit more, they might consider healing, which they actually did right now. Whooped using his med pack, rightfully so. There's no reason to be greedy. They just need to get to that chopper, like Arnold Schwarzenegger says. Get to the chopper, and you're good. So that's all they have to do right now.
Technically, Omega, all they need is probably just 2 people into the chopper, and they're set for a victory. So they have no reason to be greedy, no reason to think about the health bonus. They just need to get a couple people in the chopper there at the end as this tank comes up, put into a spawn spot where he's taking quite a bit of damage at the end there. Looks like Black Belt working his way around with the gas can.
Throwing some rocks here, getting minigunned. The tank got minigunned a little bit. Rock didn't connect.
And they're trying to light that gas tank a little bit late there.
They missed it. You could putt one off the roof. It is a dangerous spot to be on. However, nothing done there by 51. DPV off the roof now. The tank throwing some rocks, missing. They still have another gas can there. I think he took a lot of shotgun blast right there as the tank. He is hurting on health.
A lot with the minigun too. You know, if I'm sitting in Depraved's shoes right now, I'm exactly where I want to be. I got the tank on the other side. I know as soon as I take him off, I'm right here for the chopper. Really easy picks for special effects. You see that Boomer dog getting taken out right away just because of the random director spawns that they get there. I mean, I just see Depraved taking this tank down right away.
Exactly. DPV's just chilling out, killing the hunters just like that, and they know the tank is hurting. The tank's not rushing in. The tank can't do anything if the infected aren't there, so DPV must be feeling pretty good right now in the vent. Which, in fact, we can go to War Room right now to see what they're saying.
Sounds like he's on the left.
Nice feet.
Boomer dead.
As soon as tank gets near, let's jump off. We don't need to risk getting hit off here.
Just minigun him if you can. He's up top.
Let's get off, yo. Tank's gonna come try and hit us off.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
Pounce the top, pounce the top. Pounce the top.
Oh, he's coming for you. Dodge, dodge.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's still hanging.
I'm dead. Oh my god, yeah. Tank is... I can't see him.
Tank's pushing that.
Yep.
Going to Owen, cover me, guys. You can see me from down there.
Got you.
Tell you what.
Take down.
Let's get to that.
I'm glitched. I'm glitched. I'm glitched. Shoot me down. Shoot me down. I'm glitched.
Hey, just get the helicopter. Everyone get to the helicopter now.
Let's get the helicopter.
That'll work.
Sorry,
you should have been dead anyway. Oh.
I know.
Yeah, you would have died either way.
I was like on
they
the
can't win now anyway.
Into the corner.
That's game.
Yep. Just play like it isn't best.
Yep.
Well, obviously, we gotta give everybody a good show.
Ridley just messaged me already making excuses. We lost. That's not practicing for you, LOL.
That's life. Really, we just scrim sometimes. We don't really like make up solid strats. We just call on the fly.
I know.
Well, that's what this game
like
is. Anyway, let's wipe him with first tank. I can. You didn't get down fast enough.
Alright, we're back.
Well, I know.
Twiz, comments, thoughts? I think the game's over right now.
Yeah, I think that's going to finish it off. Looks like the Prave's going to be going on to the next round there in CEVO, taking on Team Eradication on round 3 for the CEVO playoffs. And I actually believe I have to re-spectate or rejoin here. I'm kind of glitched out here in the middle of nowhere.
I am as well, so I am rejoining really quickly.
No problem. While you guys are doing that, I just want to get some information out to you, the people. Again, we apologize for the inconvenience of what happened earlier, but just for some of you that want to maybe cast or maybe do some video, we're in dire need of video casters, not just for Left 4 Dead, but for other games that we have here. So if you guys don't want to do it, or if you know somebody that might have at least a couple computers, maybe some rich kids out there or something of that nature, or just somebody that stole some, I don't know, it doesn't matter. Just as long as you have 2 computers, just hit up Maday in IRC and let them know your interest. Again, we do Left 4 Dead, TF2, COD 4, BF2, I mean, shit, we'll do Solitaire, we'll do Checkers, I don't give a damn, Text Twist, anything. Just let us know if you're interested, and if you're interested in casting, hit up Stizza or Alex, and we'll definitely try to get you on and a practice cast, listen to what you have, make sure you have a good voice, make sure that you know what's going on, at least with the game that you want to cast. We try to have each caster do at least 2 different style games, so just keep that in mind out there, and make sure you hit us up. Again, shout-outs, make sure you get them to Twiz at #D-Rev on the Game Surge Network. Are you guys back in, gentlemen?
Back in, a lot of action from the tank here. He's got a good separation already, 2 and 2 separation there, and he's still just taken down quickly by the 2 survivors there at the bottom of the stairwell. And I'm sorry about the shout-outs. This has been a very quick, up-paced match, not a lot of downtime for us to get those shout-outs in, but I will get them in before we go off the air.
It looks like the 51 just fell off. I don't know if that's intentional. It must be. They know they lost, so they're having a laugh right now.
Well, I think he was trying to make that jump. You can jump through the elevator, kind of air strafe to your left to the other side. Pretty common thing to do. And it looks like he missed his jump. I don't think you would have seen him do that if the match was still up for plays, if he wasn't completely competent.
No, but I mean, it's still great to see them play right now because these are good teams. They should play serious. I think they are, but they're probably feeling a little down right now. That's all it is.
You know, I bet you, even though they lost, I mean, you can still be a little happy. DePrave's a relatively new team. They've been talking for a while that we needed new teams in the community that were going to be really good and top-ranked. And DePrave, this whole time, they've been coming out and they've just been proving that they're going to be a top-ranked team, and they're doing whatever they can.
Yeah, I know the guys at Depraved, and those guys are basically a bunch of students. They all have their summer off right now, so you can see them like Black Belt is always scrimming. Like every time you get on Steam, he's in a game scrimming some random people. So they're really pushing to be one of the better teams in this game. And that's what it comes down to, is like you can know all the strats, you can know everything, but between knowing and doing, there's quite a bit of practice in there.
Yep, and the special infected spawn just getting taken down really quick. Back to what we were just talking about. I've only been in Left 4 Dead competitive gaming for about 3 months now. I actually ran into Whooped in a pub. I was terrible. Helped me out, gave me some tips, and actually made me a really good player, got me on a good team. So that's what our community does. We're not like any other community. The Left 4 Dead community's there, and they're trying everything they can to make this game grow and get bigger.
Yeah, I can certainly speak for Black Belt and those guys. They tell me all the strats if I ask them. They're a very open team, and that's the way it should be, you know, like just try and grow the community, share strats, like get everyone up to speed, you know, because if you just have a few teams that just play amongst themselves, right, you're going to be a niche group, and you're not allowing the other teams to even get to your level. So, unfortunately, like we'll just see how it goes. I mean, the more casts we do, people get an idea of how they should play. You see how these teams are the top teams. They're running through the levels. They're not giving any time for the infected, playing very solidly. You rarely see them get down to, like, the whole game. It was extremely close. It just came down to that unfortunately you guys couldn't see that, but on No Mercy 3, the DPV played a very good tank that downed all of the survivors with a forklift. They killed one of them with a forklift, and a little mistake like that, and that's the whole game right there. But besides that, these teams were very close. The scores were just little differences, and That's Left 4 Dead.
Yeah. And this match will actually go to play Team Eradication, which is another relatively new team that's actually worked their way up. They got put into a bracket. A lot of people said they were put into an easy bracket as they went 7-0 through playoffs, ranked in the top 5 for CPI. And then they come out yesterday and defeat the Housen team, a known team, a pretty good team that's around here. Stizza actually from it. So, I mean, these guys are starting to get known too. So the next week's match with Eradication versus Depraved, that's going to be another one to watch. It's going to be very good.
Yeah, that's the thing now with this CEVO tournament. A lot of teams that aren't so active in the community. Well, me for one. I mean, I never really participated in the community until I heard about this casting stuff, and I was like, great, I love it. So hopefully I'm doing a good job, guys. I'll get better. I just need some practice. It's my first time. Quite a first time to have 51 in DPV. Definitely was really excited for this match and turned out to be very great. Unfortunately, I really wish everyone could see that No Mercy 3 map. That was the whole game right there. But still a lot. I recommend any good teams looking for some tips on how to play the Survivor to rewatch this match and play close attention to the speed that they're moving through the levels, things of that nature, to try and boost your own play. It's like to that nature. Some teams like to keep it really slow though. I know these guys, they like to move fast, but in my opinion, that's the way to do it, is to limit the number of infected spawns hitting you, move fast through the levels, and 51 in DPV have shown us that today.
Yep, and I'm sorry again you guys didn't get a chance to see it. The game-changing match there was actually a quick boom by Depraved. They got through there, the tank came in, they tried to separate out, the forklift just got everybody. It was one mistake, one simple mistake actually turned this whole match around.
Yeah, just so you guys know really quick here, I believe the loser, well, we all know who the loser is. So Area 51 will play Vicious, the winner of Vicious, or the loser of Vicious, and SOS Brigade there. So that will be their next matchup. I'm not sure if you said that as I caught the tail end of that conversation. And we will definitely have a Thursday cast. Again, let us know what's going on, how we're doing here, what matches you want to see this coming Thursday. You guys, the CEVO bracket should be updated by now, or pretty close to it. So make sure that you guys let us know, and we will do our best to get something casted for Thursday, and we'll get that locked and loaded. Go ahead, Twiz. Sorry about that, my friend.
Not a problem. Got a couple quick shout-outs I got to do here. This one's from Monroe to Sugar Candy Mountains. It says this one goes to Sugar Candy Mountain for pleasurable spooning. Quite an interesting one there. Let's see if we've got any other ones here. Sorry, go ahead. Wowzers, shout out to Chrissy. Don't know what's going on there. Maybe we'll be seeing some kind of a Left 4 Dead wedding soon. Be quite interesting on air. We would make sure we broadcast that.
On IOC, I hear they were ripping me apart for calling skeeting when I mellied, but I got excited. I mixed my words. I was seeing the mellies and the skeeting all over the place, so I apologize if I didn't use the terminology correctly there. I just like to call them shooting the crap out of the hunters, so I'm used to this. I hear you guys saying skeeting all the time. I thought I'd, say skeeting, but I messed it up, but oh well.
And we've got Frail DP. Shout out to Twiz. You and Anger are almost tied for the sexiest voices. We've got some fans out there thinking I've got a sexy voice. You can see me on a special website later on tonight. $5.99 a minute if you guys are interested.
You're giving me wood right now. Oh, there, you just heard it there. It's off the NyQuil and it's ready, Twiz. So just keep talking. I keep getting aroused. Let's do it.
Alex B with a shout out to Anger here. I don't know what the shout out was, but he's just saying hi, I guess, Anger. We'll just say that he said you had a sexy voice. Alex B, what a sexy voice you have, Anger. So voluptuous.
Wow, I didn't know I was popping out of shirts like that, but okay. It's all good.
I think I've got about all of the shout-outs here. A lot of the messages I had were, one was shout-out to the L4DNAO.com, posting a lot of demos and stuff. Helps out a lot of new Left 4 Dead people, so if you're looking for some strategies, they've got a ton of demos on there. Also, L4D doing about the same thing there. Both of them supporting really strong with the community, helping everybody out. So without them, we wouldn't have another way to get new people into the community. So thanks to L4DNAO.com, L4D.
Go ahead. Well, really quick, Twiz. I have a couple shouts I want to get over the airways. First one personal shout to Goth Lips. I know she got voted off of DPV, but nevertheless, I still want to give big ups to her. So what's up, Goth Lips? What's going on? As you're probably sitting in the vent by yourself as I left you in there after talking with you. But nevertheless, hello, girlfriend. What's going on? Really quick here, we have one. A shout out to Maday from Jordan or Nail. I don't know what the hell your damn name is. There's so many letters and numbers. It's just throwing me off. Shout out to the tab button being used finally. So Mayday, you're just pimping that tab button. So good job there, as people were loving that. We have one here from May. Shout out to Pound L4D Network. Please idle and support. Help the community grow. Definitely, my man Mace holding it down at Pound L4D Network. Make sure you do it. Do it now, or other than let's see, just do it now. Damn it. We have one here from Wowzers. A shout out to Surgical Rage Quit More. That's from Wowzers. And last and definitely not least from Babe from e-rev. Shout out to TF2 because it's a better than Left 4 Dead. So he's laying down the gauntlet bait there, saying that the game is better. So we have one here from Covert. I got a shout out. e-rev rocks and join the Left 4 Dead network. Thank you, Covert, for that. Go ahead, Twiz, with any last minute shout outs.
You know, I've only got one more shout out here. I want to do a shout out to all of the CEVO admins out there. Not a lot of people have been put in an admin position. I personally have before. These admins work their butt off all the time. Got to give a big shout out to them, because if it weren't for them and the way they handle the L4D tournaments, this stuff wouldn't be possible. So a big shout out to Car Tire. I know Downtown's an admin. Those are just a couple that I know. I mean, big shout out, guys. Keep up the good work. Keep the leagues going good, and keep us some more tournaments going on. That's what I say.
Yeah, and plug to Left 4 Dead, the community website. They post any new tournaments coming up. I hear there's an Alienware tournament in the mix, so we might hear something about that with some nice prizes. Alienware, come on.
New Ink, don't forget
team
that.
Signed up. So it looks like this game is still going strong. Get some more tournaments on the go, and I have high hopes for the future.
Last minute shout out, I have to say this. This is from Mike Tyson. Shout out to Whooped for being a milk bagging Canadian, and all praise be to Allah.
All right. All right. Well, that is going to be it for tonight. We appreciate you guys joining us. Again, we apologize for the inconvenience that we have with the servers. Again, the match will be archived. I'm not sure if it's going to be broken down into 2 parts since we had that middle downtime there. So we'll figure out how that's going to happen. Mayday will figure that out. But again, we apologize for that. Make sure you join us on Thursday. Make sure you hit up Twiz or Stizza, Alex, or Omega, and let them know what match you want to see. And we'll definitely try to get that locked and loaded for you on Thursday. So until then, for myself, Anger, Twiz, Stizza, and of course Omega, and the video man himself, Mayday, would like to say good night and adios.
e-rev applied directly to the forehead. e-rev applied directly to the forehead.
e-rev is not responsible for any monitor to head related injuries. View at your own risk.